to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
This is Joe Pugh for IFL TV. We're here at the Utilita Arena, Birmingham. Delighted to be joined by Conor Benn. How are you, mate?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Before we go into anything, thank you for coming to IFL Live on Sunday. Did you enjoy yourself?
Oh, Joe, it was blinding. I didn't expect it to be like that, but it was as busy as it was. And, it was a great night. We all caught jokes and, spoke boxing.
Yeah, it was excellent. And I know Andrew caught up with you, but since then, I know you've had a meeting with Eddie and Frank today, looking positive, kind of, for future steps, ready to build now?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, trying to make up for lost time here. What people are forgetting, I'm still only 26, so, I've got years ahead of me. This is a minor blip in comparison. Yeah, it was bad for a few months, but listen, we just keep it moving, man. All the greats went through some sort of adversity in their career and, their life. So for me, it's just a matter of proving a point and doing what I do best, and that's going in there and knocking people out. That's what I do. This is what I do. I live and breathe this.
How much are you looking forward to getting back in there and doing what you do best?
Oh, mate, I'm excited because, at one stage it weren't looking like, my days were done in the ring. So for me to be back, it's I'm just excited, man. I'm excited. Excited to give the supporters what they want.
Do you think when you do get back in the ring, we'll see a different Conor Benn?
Nah, I don't. I think you'll see the same Conor Benn, magnified. I think you'll see me just. It's so much more to it now. It's so much more personal for me. It's just personal for me, man. This ain't no fun and games no more. This ain't no. Not that it was fun and games before. I tell you what I do very seriously. I leave no stone unturned. But for me, it's I don't want it to be no questions. Yeah. I don't want it to be no eyebrows raised. It's always been my DNA. It's always been genetics. Look at what we've got to do is look at my dad.
Certainly. And we know this week we did have the news about the board appealing, but the plan still to get out 2 times this year?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, listen, it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back, but as long as we're making progress, that's all that matters. It's like how many times have I got to keep doing this and going through this? It's like we just want closure, but listen, we'll keep it moving regardless. We're going to get out, hopefully in September, and then make a fight in December. And it really does need to be here. This is what all the fights, man, needs to be here. For all my supporters who are back to me, I owe it to them.
After everything happened with Dillian White and Anthony Joshua, and DAZN removed the Joshua card from the pay-per-view platform, Eddie did say to Coogan that there still could be a big DAZN pay-per-view night at the back end of this year. Surely that's looking to be you, and you can't wait to be for those big nights that you live for?
Yeah, it's definitely me.
Yeah.
That's definitely me. So, listen, man, if it's for me, it won't pass me. And, I'll just make sure I do what I can. Throughout this whole period, I've just stayed extremely dedicated, used my anger to fuel my focus, man, fuel that drive in me. And, I'm stayed ready. I've done my part. I've done everything asked of me by everyone. Everything asked of me. Everything I possibly can do. Even stay ready. So, come fight night, I'll be more than ready. 3 weeks, 2 weeks, I don't need no notice. I'm ready to go tomorrow if need be.
It was no secret that there were talks for the Chris Eubank Jr. fight to take place once again. Has there been any opponents discussed for a potential mega fight in December?
Yeah, there's been a few names.
Kell Brook, one of those names?
Kell Brook is definitely one of those names.
Is he someone, after what happened in Dublin, and I think there's been a few back and forths now, is he someone you look at and go, yeah, I want to step in the ring with him. I want to beat him up.
Listen, if he wants to fight, he'll get what's coming to him. And that's it. I've got nothing but respect for Kel. I've got nothing but love for him and what he's achieved. You know, all the young fighters, you know, plan on coming into the game to achieving what he has. So, you know, for me, it's about just going out there and doing what I do best, man. And we all know what I do. Like, look at the resume. Look at what I've done so far. You know, at 26 years young.
When David Diamante or whoever it is announces that name in the ring, Conor Benn, how do you think that's going to feel, whenever that is?
I was just about to start shadowboxing there for a minute, jumping up and down. I mean, yeah, I've thought about it loads of times. Man. Do
you think it means more to you now?
Yeah, it's more personal now. It's more like you guys thought you could stop what's coming to me. Stop putting food on the table for my family. Stop me from doing what I'm called to do. I know this is what I'm called to do. I'm not here by chance.
How much gratitude have you got for your team and Eddie just to stand by you for this whole thing?
It surprised me.
Yeah.
It surprised me because it just surprised me. It didn't have to. There's been people that have turned that. I'm surprised that, and there's people that have supported me that I'm surprised that. You know, my sponsors, number one, you know, like family. And, you know, the way they've supported me throughout this whole period. You know, loyalty for me goes so far from my agent to my trainer to my manager to my promotional company, you know, to my friends, to, you know, I'm grateful. I'm forever grateful. And you know what? I've had to go through the lows to know who I want to share the highs with. And listen, loyalty goes a long way, man. Loyalty is so forgotten about these days. But, you know, for my team that I've got around me, you know, I'm blessed with the team I have because, you know, they're the reason I'm still here now.
Would you say this has opened your eyes to see who your real friends are?
Friends, family, team mainly. Like, the team I have around me now, I plan on doing my whole career with. You know, there's been people that have come on who have really helped me out through this period as well that I'm really surprised at. People I weren't too fond of before who have now helped me get through this. You know, so I've made friends throughout this whole period. I made family friends throughout this. I made, you know, long-term business partners throughout this, you know, because I really could see people's true colours, you know, and it's really true when you've got the highs and, you know, everything's going well, you don't know who's really with you, man. And I'm glad it's happened now because, you know, that had to be a little clear out. And we're here now and I'm happy with the team I have around me. And, you know, with them I'll be doing this whole career with, this whole journey with. Because it's not just business to me, it's personal and it's my life. I share my life with these people. I share my life with my sponsors. I share my life with my trainer, my agent, my manager, my promotional company. You know, so it's all family to me.
Conor, I think I speak for every fight fan. We can't wait to get some news. Can't wait to see you back in the ring. And hopefully we get that news very, very soon. And thank you for speaking to IFL, mate.
Pleasure, thank you.
Thank you very much, mate.
Be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncer's guilt ring.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day,